come. I wondered whether a man of your stature would countenance a challenge for one so unworthy of his dignity and fidelity.
I'm glad for any occasion to walk in these old woods, though they are wilder and more perilous than they once were. And you wrote in strong terms. I dare say my honor left me no other choice.
Honor? Can a man save the life of reeking carrion upon which vultures feed? If you've come to save your honor, then I fear you've wasted your journey, and soon your blood.
I have not come for bloodshed, nor even for honor. I have come to see my brother again, and to regain him, if I may. Years have been ungentle to you. They have been less gentle to me, you may guess. You always wore merry colors in your youth, as if to show by visible hues the wonderful visions that dazzled your mind's eye. That does not suit you so well.
If the winters have weathered me before due season, an empty night cast a pall over my old dreams, then it is because the warmth and light that once held them at bay was reft from me by treacherous hands.
Treasure that mortal hands can steal, or that no mortal hands can prevail to heal, must with open hands be treasured. And this treasure that you name unto yourself is not yours to claim by inviolable right. She had her own beating heart, her own love to bestow as she would. We both loved her.
There's a proverb to soothe any ill, is there? Even your own treachery. But fair speech is not your only gift, nor is theft the only skill that your hands have possessed. They were always busier than mine, and fuller of gain. That was your great virtue. And though my aspirations were humbler, it was I who devoted my heart and my hours to her, whom your ambition had all but forsaken. It seems you were wiser. The idle days that I spent with her under the sun, running unshod over the grass, sleeping together beside running water, delighting with her in all that she loved best, all meant nothing. With the promise of a few dainties, you lured her into your arms as soon as you found that your man had made for dull company, and you added her to your hoard. How cheaply love is bought. Love. What a pretty name we give to that carnal passion, as though it amounted to anything higher than the beastly appetite of a dog, only licking the hand that feeds it, panting for its next meat.
You know little of love if you speak so. But I fear that neither by your side nor mine will she run or sleep inside.
What is the purpose of these words? Speak plainly.
She is dead, brother. Gone these 6 months. It was in the first week of spring, as we walked amidst the garden's new growth. A serpent, a pale white serpent, rose with fell speed from the tree's rotting hollow to strike me as I passed in. Ere I was full weary of the danger, she leapt between us and suffered her own neck to be pierced. She smote her murderer to death, but venom took swift and deadly vengeance. She swooned upon a bed of flocks. There surrendered her life, and died and gave up the last breaths of the dead. Amid the nativity of the year's new life, the blossoms seemed to surround her in mockery, as if boasting in their youth and promise of summer days that she would never know. Or else, perhaps it was in maidenly veneration of a dear mistress that they prostrated their beauty for her adornment. I could not tell. She sleeps beneath them now. Perhaps their tender roots bring their dreams in sunlight. Nay, I say that you know nothing of love if you speak so. Greater love hath no man than this.
While she had lived, I counted her as lost forever, supposing that no distance could more utterly sunder us than my own heart's wide wasteland. Salted with tears and scorched by betrayal. But now I confess myself outmatched. My wasteland has been devoured by a sea, black, silent, and vastly immeasurable, beyond mortal comprehension. Death, Thy blade reddeth a rift deeper than the edge of the bitterest heart. My eyes have not known darkness till now, and what I took for midnight was only the glow. Then let darkness fall. Let it take me, and let it take you. By folly you were spared the bite of the white serpent, but it is only profited to deliver you unto the deadlier fang of the black. See now whether love will interpose.
Brother, no!
He was about the size of our bear friend and twice as terrible in anger.
Brother, I want to walk again in the world of light, but my eyes have gazed so long upon the darkness that the way ahead is blind to me.
Then let me walk beside you.
You may have long to walk. Ophelia. I still see her every night, brother. The radiance of her golden hair, surpassing the daylight, as though each filament held an imprisoned ray of heaven. Her dark, deep-set eyes, like fathomless and inexhaustible wells of sympathy that refresh my heart. Her shining wet nose that nuzzled me so tenderly, and her playful bark.
She was a good dog. And well loved of all my classmates at university when I took her with me. I would have visited home often had I known how much her absence pained you. I'm sorry.
I have more forgiveness to ask of you than you of me.
And let all the past be forgiven. For this my brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. So let us be merry. I will call all friends and all folk from the highways and hedges to a banquet in your honor and in honor of friendship. And this call extends to all of you. Join us November 14th. Fine Dining Banquet, where we will celebrate friendship heartily. May we meet again there. Thank you and farewell.
Yeah! Absolute cinema. That was awesome. That's funny, the kidneys.